previous class created of two parts. One is part A consists of overview of CAD/CAM or reduction to CAD/CAM. Coming to part B, we are discussing about computer graphics. Today in this class, we will discuss about Unit 2 of CAD/CAM, which is geometrical modeling. Okay. CAD/CAM, Unit 2, geometrical modeling. First of all, in geometrical modeling, various topics are there: geometrical modeling methods, representation of curves, surfaces, curve fitting techniques, all modeling methods, etc. Today in this class, I am discussing about various types and different types of geometric modeling methods. Here in this geometrical modeling methods, we have three types of modeling methods are there, namely wireframe modeling, surface modeling, and solid modeling. Next, here I am showing a picture, the difference between wireframe, surface, and solid. In this right side figure, right side first figure and second figure shows the representation of wireframe modeling, and the final figure after adding surface, a structure is obtained in the form of a rabbit. Okay, this is the difference between wireframe and surface and solid modeling. Next, why geometrical modeling is needed? Why we are preferring geometrical model? Because of 3D models are very easy to interpret. Interpret is nothing but easy to use or represent. Next, less expensive. That means inexpensive than building a physical model. Okay, these models are very less expensive. These models are used for FEA analysis. That means finite element analysis like stress, deflection, and thermal. And these models are used directly in manufacturing. That means computer numerical control or DNCs. So with these reasons, we are using geometrical models in CAD software. Next, coming to wireframe modeling. Here I am representing a model or a block for example of wireframe modeling. Okay, in wireframe modeling, the entire structure looks like a lines joining. Here the user uses edges, vertices, lines, circles, arcs. First of all, I want to construct a block. The basic needs are point. First need is point. After then lines. Based on points, we are joining the lines. Next, after that, lines. Based on our need, we are joining with circles, arcs, etc. Okay. Here, the downside wireframe model. Wireframe model means it conveys the information. It conveys the information with hidden lines. Only circles, lines, points are represented in wireframe modeling. But wireframe modeling, the visualization is very difficult. Visualization means viewing is very difficult because of including of hidden lines. Here, the left-sided figure is the wireframe model. Right side part is after finishing the product. Part is showed in solid modeling. Picture is wireframe modeling. Next, advantages of wireframe modeling. Previously, I tell to you. Okay, here quickly convey the information. It consists of information of multiple drawings. Next, used for FEA analysis. Previously, I was told you. Next, used as a input to CNC machines. In first slide, we discuss about the geometric models are directly used for CNC machines. Those are the advantages. Next, coming to disadvantages. Cons about wireframe modeling. Here, these are not actual solids because of in wireframe modeling we are not adding any surface or volume here. Cannot model complex curved surfaces because of hidden lines and objectionable details. We are not able to add any surface and volume here. Next, dynamic properties cannot be used to calculate dynamic properties like stresses, strains, etc. Complex model difficulties very problem in this wireframe modeling. Next, wireframe modeling disadvantages. What does this object look like? So students, please look into this picture. Here, the views are, first figure shows about top side view, top view of block here. Next, front view of block, and the third one is the side view of the block. These are the ambiguous views of a cube or block. Next, coming to surface modeling. Compared to wireframe modeling, here we are adding the surface to the previously constructed geometrical models. That means wireframe models. Okay, in surface modeling, the entire structure looks like surfaces joining. Here, in surface modeling, objects are defined by their faces. Previously, I was told to you, because of here we are adding surfaces here by means of faces and edges. Next, coming to advantages of surface modeling. Here, rendering is very easy. Rendering means, render is a term used for graphics. Here, the better visualization and presentation than wireframe modeling provides the geometry for CNC machining. Okay, here the basic advantage is we are adding surface here. By adding surface, we are eliminating all the hidden details in wireframe modeling. Okay, surface properties, roughness, color, reflectivity can be assigned and demonstrated here. Next, disadvantages of surface modeling. Here, the main disadvantages compared to wireframe modeling, here, no information about the inside of object. In wireframe modeling, we are giving the total information about taken product, like we are assuming a block or a cube in this wireframe modeling. Total information to be conveyed by using of wireframe modeling. But coming to surface modeling, we are not convey the information inside of object. That means this is the very disadvantage in surface modeling. Cannot to be used dynamic properties. This is also similar to wireframe modeling. That means stresses and strains. Next, surface entities. Coming to surface entities or surface objects, like in these surface entities, those are classified into two types. One is analytical surfaces. Next, coming to synthetic surfaces. First of all, I am discussing about analytical surfaces. Analytical means we are seen in regular areas like plane surfaces, ruled surfaces, surface of revolution, tabulated cylinders. I will show the all pictures in next slides. Next, synthetic surfaces. Synthetic means these are very important surfaces in CAD/CAM geometrical modeling. Here we are discussing about the matricial representation about Hermite, cubic, B-spline, Bezier, cone patch surfaces. I will show the pictures to you. Next, plane surface. Here, plane surfaces are, we already know about that. Plane surface is generated in CAD software very easy. Here I am showing the difference between one plane to the multiple planes. This is called plane surface, drawn by using CAD software. Next, ruled or lofted surface. Ruled surface is generated by using two linear interpolated boundary curves. Here, the top sided curve and bottom surface curve. Bottom curve those are two curves, boundary curves are linearly interpolated. That means this looks like a convergent and divergent surfaces. Okay, this is the ruled surface. Next, very important concept of surface of revolution or tabulated cylinders. Here, this can be generated by axis symmetric surface. Okay, axis symmetric, so not sorry, not surface. Axis symmetric objects like bottles, cans, etc. It is generated by a rotating planar wireframe entity. In left side figure, I am showing the difference between before and after a surface of revolution. First figure shows about axis of rotation. Here I am taking only two-dimensional surface. After taking two-dimensional surface, I am rotating or revoluting the linear model with the axis of orientation. After then rotating or interpolating the two-dimensional surface, then the three-dimensional axis symmetric surface is generated. After produced product or generated surface is shown in figure. Okay, this is the difference between before and after of axis of revolution. Next, here tabulated cylinder. Tabulated cylinder means here we are taking curves, lines, circles, etc. First of all, I am taking a curve. Okay, these surfaces are generated by translating a curves, lines, circles, arcs, etc. Here I am taking a curve here, first of all, with a directrix. I am translating the curve or translating the circle with a distance of specified direction. Okay, see the difference here. I am taking first of all only one curve. After then translating with a distance of specified direction. That means axis of cylinder. This is similar to axis of rotation. Second figure shows that same. I am taking a curve here. After then interpolating the curve, we get the right sided shape. These are the different types of tabulated cylinders. Next, Bezier surfaces. Okay, these surfaces in the up to now we are discussing analytical surfaces. That means plane surface, ruled surface, tabulated cylinder. Okay, axis of rotation. Now we are discussing about synthetic surfaces. The matrix representation or matrix representation of Bezier, B-spline, Hermite, cubic surfaces will be discussed later. Here in this slide, I am showing only the basic details of synthetic surfaces. Okay. Here, first of all, Bezier surface. This surface can be generated by taking a linear curves. Here, first of all, in this, the surface that approximates given input data. Okay. It does not pass through all the given data points. First of all, I am taking input data through linear lines. After then, it passes through certain specifications like general surface that permits twists and links. Okay, this Bezier surface allows only global control of surface. The surface is generated by taking a points and joining with using of lines or curves. This is about basic of Bezier surface. In depth we will discuss later. Next, coming to B-spline surface. B-spline is similar to Bezier surface, but here we are approximate or interpolate the given input data. Compare with Bezier surface, the B-spline is very similar to Bezier surface. It is also synthetic surface in general. its surface look like Bezier surface. Bezier surface is similar to B-spline surface. This is the representation of B-spline surface. Next, various types of surfaces: Kuhn's patch, fillet surface, offset surface. First figure is the Kuhn's patch, after then fillet. The third one is the offset surface. The middle red side red color shows about offset surface. Next, coming to solid modeling. Okay, in solid modeling, the entire structure looks like by joining volume or space here. Here we are adding vertices, edges, surfaces, weight, volume, etc. But here the entire structure looks like volume or space joining. The unambiguous representation of preciously enclosed and filled volume. Previously I was told about solid modeling, in that we are adding volume or space here. Next, here I am showing primitive solids generated by using solid modeling. First of all, block and cylinder, cone, sphere, wedge and torus. These are the functions are generated by using solid modelings. Okay, these primitive solids are stored in the program in advance to create solids. These are the primitives means these are the prototypes used to generate original solids. Okay, these are the primitive basics. After that, in next class we will discuss about CSG, solid modeling methods like constructive solid geometry, boundary representation, next curve representations. Okay.